Hi, welcome to the Kinta, and today we're going to empty and clean out the reservoir. And the first step is to pull the plug.
I'm a toad, not a frog.
This is easier said than done, pussycat. We do get asked quite often about where our water comes from, and the truth is it comes out of the mountain, but it's not without maintenance, and that's what we've got to do today. You right, boys? Muck, muck. George! Right, that is full of muck, and I've got to unblock that a little bit, and I guess start digging this out. I'm going to strim all of this as well, and I think I'll do that before I do too much more so that I don't have to empty it twice. Right, I've got my wheelbarrow and I've got some catch buckets, we'll call them, for any frogs and newts that I can get hold of. Unfortunately, whenever you're emptying this sort of pond, you're going to be losing some wildlife, but I do want to try and save as many of the frogs and toads and newts that I possibly can, so that the ecosystem isn't completely wiped out. You come to help. Right, I've got to get all of this muck off the walls. So I've got this sort of bill hook thing, which hopefully might do the job. With the worst of the algae scraped off the walls, it's time to get digging, and there's an awful lot of digging to do. And don't worry, there's still plenty of pondweed to deal with as well. Number 2, what are you doing? Right, this is going to go onto the vegetable patch. Nice rich stuff. Reckon that's not going to be helping the leak, and we've got another way out here, so perhaps that's it. That would be very good news. Hello, Newt, come here, come on then. Look at this chap. Whoa, I nearly fell over. Beautiful. You go in there. There we go. This is pretty much an annual task. And obviously if you don't do it, what eventually happens is all the mud builds up at the bottom and that starts getting sucked down the pipes, and that's not really ideal. So what I'm trying to do is to basically get the water to go down here without blocking up the drain all the time, so I can drain and clear out the rest of this muck without going up to my knees in water, because it's really cold. Got a spring here, which I suspect in the summer probably empties. Don't know what I'm going to do about that. Have you seen a rat? I suspect that this rat is going to come to a sticky end with all of these pussycats around. This rat went up here, and the cat is now being distracted by something else. Honestly, number 2, you're soaked. What are you doing? What? Go and find that rat. Honestly. Look at the size of this one. Gimme. You're big. Yes, you are. In you go. What else can we get? Yep. Got you. And yeah, thank you. We'll have that if we can. Now it's time to block up some of the leaks and cracks. Let's get a fairly dry mix going with this. This is lime and sand, that's all. Try and block this hole up a bit. Get some muck out of it first though. It's obviously been cemented up in the past, but yeah, give them way. We'll get some in here as well, so it doesn't empty out of there. It empties out of the higher one, and that means that it'll go down to the vegetable patch. Hurrah! Well, that doesn't have to be beautiful, but it just needs to block that hole. I can set up while we have lunch. And I'll probably give it a little smooth over just for the aesthetics. And I'm going to get all of this muck off the walls, and then we can scoop out the rest of the stuff from the bottom, which will certainly keep us warm for a while, I think. That mine's some remaining. It's going to regrow anyway, it's inevitable. But I just want to get the big bits off, really. And again, this will go onto the vegetable bed. The trouble with leaving too much of it is it all goes through its life cycle. Then it rots down, and then of course the water gets grotty and we get all the stuff at the bottom. I think we last did this maybe last winter, the winter before, I can't remember to be honest now. There's probably a film out there somewhere on it. It's actually quite a satisfying little task. Might not be saying the same by the time I've got all the way around. Nice and couple. Nice big toad. Okay, with all your other friends. I'll show you a chunk. Wow, let's see. got some reservoir cats. What are we, halfway there? Oh, you found a toad. You are a horrid little pussycat, aren't you? Give me that. That's not for you. Go and find that rat.
Hello, thank you for saving me.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah, never met a pussycat before, didn't like it much.
She nearly went down the mountain. One, two, oops, God. Come on, little things. Amazing colour of your tummy. Look at your feet, honestly. It's going to take you hours to get those clean. You little monster's doing. We sugared off at 5 in the morning, didn't we? And only just came back. You're tired now. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised you're tired. We have another little stream. I'm assuming that because the stream comes down here, down the side of the wall, that this is actually what would otherwise be going down the hill. Let's give you a little wash off. There we go. Amazing. They're not slimy, these things. They're sort of like sandpaper. There we go. And another one. Right, come in. Come here. It's all right. Whoa. Quark. Hello. You're looking at me. Not surprised. You're probably wondering what's going on. You're going back in with your friends. There we go. Hello. Come here. Sorry about grabbing your foot, mate. Oh dear, I dropped you. Come here. I'm going to play catch the frog time.
I'm a toad, not a frog.
It's quite heavy, all of this stuff, I have to say. Getting heavier as you go along as well. And I found a newt. Funny that.
Hello, Newt. Hello. Oh, you've got a white tummy this time. Hello.
Right. Hydrangea. Dead dranger. Well, compared to what it looked like earlier on, I think that's looking pretty good. So we'll get the brush, assume we can actually find it, and give it a nice squish around just to get any of the remaining mud out. Or, well, I'm not going to be too obsessive, get as much as we can out. And then we'll put the plug back in, fill it back up. What's going on here? This is all very exciting. I see you've woken up from your siesta. What's going on here? Well, it's good to be coming towards the end of this job. It has taken us pretty much all day. I have my plug. Should we take the crap off it? Shall where's that? Where's this? There we go. Okay, so we have a rock in the corner for these people. Let's try and get as much muck out of here as possible. Ooh, that feels very slimy. Right, hello. You don't want to come back in the bucket, surely. Go on.
One of them. Looks a bit clean in here.
There we go, that takes us to the end of this video. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and if you did make it this far, well done. Please do click like and subscribe and hit the bell icon in that case. It really helps and it's free. I shall see you next time. Take care. What are you doing? Got water running, so perhaps I didn't seat the plug perfectly, but I'm all right as long as we have got water in the reservoir. And look at that, perfect. Nice and clear. We've got a bit of debris floating on the top, but there we go, that'll sink down and break down. Wonderful. Ev's cleaned these steps off nicely. And there you are.